Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is doing well on this snowy Pacific Northwest day. Sun to Sea Spirituality. This is Jason here with you, checking back in. I think today I'm going to talk about maybe how I might be, and maybe others as well, is putting too much stress on themselves or too many things to do at once. It feels like I'm being really hard on myself with this. Like I'm trying to, and it can't be the point either to try to get it. Like it's like I'm trying to accomplish something. Like I want to be, like I want to get to be able to not have to do this again. I want to graduate, and I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to be looking at this. I mean, because it's not like a game to be won. I guess I don't. I'm just need to be the best me, but it's just I feel like this, like it may have been my first time to Earth, possibly, because just my whole life, the density of this place, I just didn't really. I mean, absolutely never felt like I fit in at all, and the whole concept of this entire planet, the capitalistic financial system, the eating, and sleeping, and it just feels like I wasn't cut out for it. It was the school systems just absolutely despise me, and so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I either was a wave or a starseed or whatever you want to call it. But so I feel like I want to go home really, really bad. So this isn't home, and I want to go back. That I may have actually already been energy, light being, or whatnot. I sure wish that I could remember something, past lives, anything really, but I don't get much. I get some stuff happening with like lucid dreaming and stuff like that, but it's never really any answers, which I guess that's the point. I mean, it seems like, are they supposed to give us answers? Because then it feels like that would break the veil if they give us any kind of anything. I mean, how true can the tests be unless we really get wiped and there's no help? So I don't know exactly. They say they come and help and you have your spirit guides and whatnot, but wouldn't that kind of be cheating as well? Because that kind of lets you know what it is instead of having no clue what it is at all. Anyway, but so I just don't feel like I ever really was from here, but so I want to try to not have to do it again. And then that's kind of, but I don't think that's the best answer for wanting to get out of it. I'm supposed to learn how to truly love and realize that we're all one creator experiencing itself and whatnot. So I don't know. And then I feel like I'm trying to like meditate every single day, and I'm trying to do breathing exercises every single day. And now I've cut out all sugar out of my diet for 3 weeks now or something, and only eating vegetables, and I'm only eating once a day, or trying not to eat, but every other day. I'm constantly trying to spend all day thinking or about being aware about everything that's going on, and it just gets to be overwhelming. I think sometimes still trying to quit taking the kratom, which I have cut down a lot. I recently started picking back up, putting the little nicotine pouches in, and that's just some kind of self-destructive behavior that it's just like I have to do something, or I have to do something kind of negative to myself. Like I'm somewhere deep ingrained in me is that I'm bad and I need to be punished or something. So that's really what I need to work on. I need to try to figure out where it came from. I mean, I guess it could have just been from the school systems and the daycares that told me that shit my whole life. But, so, yeah, I mean, and here's the thing is I've done so good already. Like I used to used to do a lot of different kinds of drugs, kind of, and I've quit all those, and I've quit drinking now, and I am a lot more self-aware. I do meditate here and there. The breathing, I was doing very well at it, and then I stopped. So that's the other thing too, is beating myself up for not, like, then that gets me into a loop too, where if I start missing things, and I just, you can't do it, and all this, but it's supposed to be having fun, I think, and enjoying everything. And to an extent it is fun. I really just want, to be the very best I can for myself, and it's hard to overcome some of the past, like, negative self-thoughts, I guess, about all of it. So I decided, though, today that I'm going to try to just, so right now I'm doing good with the food and not eating just because to eat. When I do eat, I'm only eating like vegetables or pretty much, or vegetables, but no junk food. So I think once I get that down for, say, maybe another week or two, then maybe I'll focus on getting rid of the nicotine pouch. And then after that goes for a month, then maybe I'll work on the meditating every single day for a month. And then after that, then maybe I'll work on the meditating and breathing every single day for a month. And then after that, I will take the kratom, because that's going to be the hardest one for some reason. That it's just that I've always had some kind of a crutch my whole life. Like, I rewarded myself. I'd wake up in the morning and reward myself with some kind of substance to go to work. And that was my reward for waking up every day, which is just kind of a crazy thing to say, that the world wasn't it wasn't good enough just to wake up and be the world and be like, oh, the wonderful world. So I was like, I'm getting up and going to work, so I get a reward. So it's to try to overcome that tape is going to be very, very difficult, or has been very difficult. But I got to look at how much I have done good. So, did not think about that. So that's what I decided I'm going to try to work with here. And then there was a couple other things I wanted to talk about, which was, what was that again? Well, one thing was, I was talking about one of my things about the poles shifting and how the magnetic north is moving, and if it gets to the 40-degree mark, it should flip or whatever. Well, where's my thing at? The place that I watch and track the movement of it. So technically, it was only 10 miles away from the 40-degree mark where it will flip, and it's been moving 5 miles a month up to this point. So that would be next 2 months from now, it would be to that point. Well, I remembered after I saw this, but I remembered six months ago or something, I actually watched something where they were talking about the magnetic polar reversal and some other things, and he actually was saying that it's going to be okay. It's not going to happen. They have a way to fix it, to stop it. I don't remember what he was talking about, but he was talking some kind of huge in Antarctica magnetic thing. I don't know. But the crazy thing is that, so because every 16th, this guy, he posts the thing, and you can find it in other places. I think you can probably look it up on Google Earth even, or maps or something about it. But he has all these, this equipment, and he posts every 16th. So I went and checked this month, and so this is like how it's been going for just, so it didn't move for quite a bit of years. It just kind of did little circles up around where it was supposed to be up until 1990. And then since 1990, it started moving, and it started moving fast towards Siberia. But there's the 40-degree mark that it needs to get to. I'm going to get and those are all the pinpoints of where it was at. So anyway, so it's only 10 miles away from it. And then, but this month, the report was it actually stopped, which I just couldn't believe it, because it's been going like steadily for years now. And then for the last couple of years, it's been going 5 miles a month, every month. It's exactly the same, right towards that line. But it actually stopped this month and went backwards 0.07. So that really kind of blew my mind, that I remembered watching that thing that said, oh, I know they got it under control, it's not going to happen. And And I think I was basing some of my kind of stuff, like I need to hurry up and do it because if the solar flare happens and all this stuff, I want to go. And so I need to really try to focus on not, I don't know, like I might be doing it for the wrong reason. I really do. I wish love and I don't understand the money thing. I don't understand why people are mean to each other. It doesn't make sense. But I guess it's just because there's a few people in charge that are making it kind of miserable for people. But anyway, the other thing too, oh yeah, so I had a TikTok too I was trying on, and I was just posting about they were just 15 or 30-second shorts, and I was just posting about my fast when I was fasting. And then they removed me for whatever, completely said your channel's gone forever. For I don't know what, that I broke community guidelines or something, but I thought that was kind of funny. And just if anybody ends up watching this and comment on why they would take off your channel for talking about fasting and whatnot. So, but anyway, if anybody is following, I got a polar reversal too, or has things about it. I don't know why, but it stopped and went backwards 0.07. I mean, I'll check back in here in a couple of weeks again and look at it and see if it's still going back the other direction. But you know, I was kind of thinking that would be maybe because the magnetic field would get all chaotic, and then maybe the solar flare, and then you get to ascend to 5D, or you know, who knows. But I'm just going to try to work on staying calm and just focus on one thing at a time instead of trying to get it all done at once, like I was on a time schedule, and not treat it like there was a deadline or something. So anyway, I think that's all I have today. I hope everybody is doing wonderful, beautiful, great. Love and light to all. And one more thing. So yeah, if this ends up working somewhere in the world, I really want to start a community of people, like a meditation type thing where we all meditate at the same time, somehow via group chat, or we all meet up and maybe do the CE5 thing. If you don't know what that is, that's Dr. David Greer and his thing for trying to contact aliens, like in a nice, peaceful way. It is right here. It's called like Contact EL95, but so let's see if this is the home screen. You can't really. I got that TV up there too, so if you can see that, and then the app looks like that. CE. So it's CE5 Contact. But I really, if this does work out, and anybody has any ideas and comments, I would love to try to start a community to try to get some of this stuff, and I get some more like people together, hanging out and whatnot. So anyway, I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.